Inactivity is not good for the mind. Traveling can be the remedy to break out of the rut. Get yourself back up, move around. Tony Robbins says, motion creates emotion. Changing your physiology re-energizes your state of mind. It's the fountain of youth. Just ask this guy. He still has unfinished business, and so do you and I. To explore, reach out for something more. Don't let troublemakers weigh you down. So take the bull by the horns, get out on the trails, hop on a boat, enjoy animals, or maybe just take a walk and get some sun. And no better place to do that than on Florida's Gulf Coast, in this city by the bay. Take advantage of what Tampa has to offer. There is something about Tampa and goats that just go together. We'll take you where you can do some goat yoga. We'll explore the waterside trails at Hillsborough River State Park. Then head east to Plant City, taste the state dessert of Florida, the strawberry shortcake, at the Strawberry Festival. Then to Tampa's #1 attraction, Busch Gardens, where you can see exotic animals and ride the brand new Iron Gwazi, along with several other coasters. We take you down the water slides at Adventure Island. Then experience more animals at ZooTampa, and mammal and marine life at the Florida Aquarium. We show you why the Tampa Riverwalk is one of the best in the U.S. We update you on Tampa Water Street, a huge modern redevelopment that is nearing completion. We'll get in a boat and chase down all the boat tours and dinner cruises like on the amazing yacht Starship. We take the pirate water taxi along the riverfront to Sparkman Wharf. Oh, and in addition to Tampa's water sport fun, there is a team here that knows how to skate on the ice. We take you to Thunder Alley before a Bolts Red Wings game. On the north end of the Riverwalk, we'll show the Armature Works Public Market, a vintage yet modern food hall. Then to Midtown Tampa, another food and entertainment district nearing completion. So gather the family, join us. It's time to be the Thunder. We film travel videos across the USA, but today I'm proud to be on my home turf to bring you a Tampa travel guide, a city in motion. Tampa has become a pretty happening place lately. The city has experienced unprecedented growth in both development and population, with a very strong economy. With that growth, though, also comes some negatives: an increase in traffic, cost of rents and housing going up, and more of a challenge in parking. Is it as bad as Miami? No. But if you haven't been to downtown lately, realize that you just have to allow more time and plan ahead. And that is where I think this video will be of help to you. There's a reason why this city has grown. In addition to great weather, Tampa has become an attractive getaway. There is so much to do, so many great waterfront eateries. We are starting to see these developing entertainment districts that we have been showing yearly for over the past 4 years now starting to open up. But before we show you those, let's start with the nature of Tampa Bay. We take I-4 east to McIntosh Road and head up to Thonotosassa, about 30 minutes northeast of downtown. Tampa loves goats and goats love Tampa. At Grady Goat Farm on Saturday mornings, you can do yoga with goats. It is $37 and goes for a good cause, as the money raised helps to rescue and provide a sanctuary for goats that have been neglected or abandoned. The owners, Debbie and Rob, and their family are extremely friendly and make it a fun way to start your day. Ah, that feels good right there, a little higher up. See gradygoat.org for more info. Heading further east, bordering Lakeland, near the location of our last video, is Plant City, where the Strawberry Festival runs for 11 days during the first part of March. You will find top-name artists and musicians performing here. It is here you can make your own strawberry shortcake, now the official Florida state dessert. It is $10 for adults and $5 for children, 6 through 10. Parking is $5. For the headline entertainment concerts, there's an extra charge. But there are also multiple stages with free entertainment, with magicians and other artists. You will also find livestock shows here, and a wide variety of carnival games and rides. Now that is a turkey leg. We head north up US 301 to the Hillsborough River State Park, about 22 miles northeast of downtown. It is pet friendly and is $6 per car for 2 to 6 people or $4 for one person. This park offers a nice refuge from city life with 7 miles of nature trails for hiking, some over vintage bridges, plenty of wildlife. There's a 1.6 mile wetlands bike trail or the 2.2 mile asphalt park loop. The river, popular for fishing, canoeing, and kayaking, offers plenty of shade from the Florida sun with low-hanging trees, although there are no boat rentals within the park, so you have to bring your own. Also fitness stations to get a little upper body workout too. RV and tent camping available with electricity on most of the 112 sites. It accommodates RVs up to 50 feet. We'll catch up with the Hillsborough River in downtown along the Riverwalk. But for now, let's go to Tampa's #1 attraction. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay is an African-themed adventure park about 9 miles north of downtown. It specializes in thrill rides and exotic animals. The single-day ticket is $90, and if you want all-day dining that includes free food, add $35. So it makes sense to do a multiple park ticket that covers Adventure Island that we'll show you next, and/or SeaWorld and/or Aquatica in Orlando. They do have complimentary shuttles to Orlando. A 2-park ticket is $125, or a 3-park ticket just add $25 more. And a 4-park pass is $220, but that includes free parking and unlimited visits for 2 weeks. Regular parking is $30, or premium parking $35. There are regular trams that transport you from the regular parking. As far as coasters, this is the place to go. Now with the recently opened Iron Gwazi. This crocodile-themed hybrid wood and steel coaster has a 206-foot drop at a 91-degree angle at 76 miles per hour. That will get your heart pumping. There are 3 inversions and a dozen airtime moments in this 1 minute and 50-second ride. Goomba, once the world's tallest vertical loop at 114 feet tall, has a drop of 135 feet, reaching speeds of 60 miles per hour. With 7 inversions, riders experience a 3.8 G-force on a 3-minute ride. For the ultimate inversion challenge, try Montu, with 7 inversions, and the first coaster in the world to use a simultaneous loop and roll. A 60-foot vertical loop and weightless roll. Going to get some barbecue at the smokehouse with a salad. That was Shikra behind me there. That also has a simultaneous loop and roll. Here you plunge 200 feet 90 degrees straight down, with your feet swinging freely, going 70 miles per hour, then into an underground tunnel, then come up and loop around, and a splashdown into water. The free train ride takes you into the Serengeti Plains to see exotic animals. Gives a good tour of the park. By the way, only service dogs allowed, but kennels are available in the England parking lot. One of the longest coaster rides is the snake-themed Cobra's Curse that starts with a vertical lift. The ride lasts 3.5 minutes. While it only goes 40 miles per hour, it travels backward, forward with random spins. Another 3.5 minute ride is the Triple Launch Cheetah Hunt. This coaster carries riders high above the park for a great view, then races down along the ground through a rocky gorge for 4,400 feet, almost a mile, making it the longest in terms of distance. I asked Anthony and Heather, a couple of our subscribers from the UK, what they liked about Busch Gardens.
Yeah, we went on Tigris and Shikra. Those are the first 2 rides we've done. Got drenched on the rapids.
Got drenched, yeah.
Great to see our friends from across the pond back in the U.S. Across the street from Busch Gardens is Tampa's largest water park, Adventure Island. It is $45 for a single-day ticket, and for all-day dining, add $35. Also the same multi-park passes we mentioned earlier. As well as slides, there's a wave pool, and another pool with 2 diving platforms, a little challenge course. There's the Colossal Curl that holds up to 4 passengers, gives you a feeling of weightlessness. The Vanishing Point, and you drop 70 feet in a free fall. There's the Rip Tide, where you race other riders on a mat head first, twisting through a hairpin curve, plunging into the open air lanes 55 feet below. The Calypso Coaster you can do with 1 or 2 passengers on a tube with many twists and turns, splashing into the pool. One of the best was the Solar Vortex, here with Maya and Noah, a couple of our subscribers from St. Pete. You go through 3 different translucent elements that converts the Florida sun into colorful patterns, reaching speeds of 20 miles per hour. There are also multiple water playgrounds and a lazy river to just chill and float on a tube. About halfway between Busch Gardens and downtown is ZooTampa at Lowry Park, one of the better zoos in the country. Listed as one of the top 25 zoos in the U.S. by TripAdvisor, it's where the Nat Geo Wild series is filmed. It is $42 for adults or $32 for children 3 to 11. For an extra charge, there are opportunities to go backstage and touch or feed animals, with encounters with a giant tortoise, a Florida manatee, southern white rhinos, African elephants, a koala, giraffes, and African penguins. There are also smaller rides here, like the Roaring Springs. The Wild Africa Safari Ride aboard an open-air expedition vehicle. Among other animals you'll find here, this Hartman Mountain zebra feeling pretty good. An Angolan colobus monkey, Hamadryas baboons, and orangutans. There's always someone trying to stir up trouble. You can also purchase a ZooQuarium ticket, which includes the Florida Aquarium as well for $79. If doing the ZooQuarium ticket during warmer seasons, I'd recommend doing the zoo in the morning when it's not so hot, and then cooling off in the comfortable aquarium in the afternoon. Also, for an extended period in Tampa Bay, you might want to check out the City Pass, which includes 5 attractions: Busch Gardens, the aquarium, the zoo, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium that we showed in our Clearwater Beach video, and you can choose either a tropics boat tour or the Museum of Science and Industry. It's $129 for adults and $114 for children 3 to 9. You can find these tickets on visittampabay.com. We now head to downtown Tampa, where the Florida Aquarium is located. It is between the Channelside District and the Water Street District. Parking is $10, and admission to the aquarium is anywhere from $30 to $33 for adults, or $25 to $29 for children 3 to 11. Like the zoo, this is also rated one of the better aquariums in the U.S. You can view underwater fish, eels, sand tiger sharks, stingrays, the mascot for Tampa Bay's baseball team, the Rays. You can touch a stingray or a jellyfish with touch tanks. There is also the Wetlands Trail, where birds soar overhead in an 80-foot tall glass dome. You'll see turtles and freshwater fish, an amazing quick river otter. In the outdoor plaza, there's the 4D Ducks Theater, included with admission, where seats vibrate and you feel wind and water mist. Also, there's a splash pad with water dump buckets and spray zones. Corona Cove for cocktails and a cafe for food, where you can overlook the SS American Victory that served in World War II, Korean War, and Vietnam War. It's $10 for adults, $5 for veterans and children 4 through 12. It's time now to get out on the water as we head to the Convention Center Marina. Due to Tampa being such a happening place these days, parking is more of a challenge than it used to be, so I'll share my suggested areas for parking. There's the Pam Iorio Garage, between the Embassy Suites and Amalie Arena. If there's a hockey game or a weekend festival happening, this garage can get filled up quickly. So just a couple of blocks north, there are some large street lots. The app 717 makes it easy to pay and park in these lots. It may be a quarter of a mile walk to the Convention Center Marina. From the Embassy Suites, you can take a skywalk on the second floor over to the Convention Center. If it is not a busy time period, there's an underground parking lot at the Westin, Harbor Island, where Jackson's Bistro and American Social are located. At the marina on weekends, you'll often find food trucks in addition to the 2 permanent eateries here. We tried the gourmet slider guys with these delicious sliders. It was pretty good. The Sail Plaza is a waterside patio bar with cocktails and bites in a chill, dog-friendly atmosphere with TVs. There's also Big Ray's Fish Camp here that we'll eat at after our boat rides. We're going to rent an e-boat and mount a GoPro to the front and chase down the boat tours to show you your options for cruising on the waters of Tampa Bay. The e-boats are as low as $89 an hour or $133 for 2 hours and can hold up to 12 passengers. They are a little slow, but very quiet, easy to operate. Now, if you want to go faster, try the mini speedboats by Riverwalk Boating Company. They are $79 for an hour or $149 for 2 hours. For boat tours, there's Tampa Bay Fun Boat. An hour cruise is $18 for adults, $10 for children 3 through 12. Or get some cardio while drinking and sightseeing on the Kraken Cycle boats, $45 per person for a public cruise, or you can rent the whole boat for $585, includes up to 15 people. Another BYOB drinking cruise is the Cruisin' Tiki's Tampa Bay, $50 for a 90-minute public cruise, or rent the whole Tiki for $295 for a 90-minute cruise, or $595 for a 3-hour bar hop cruise. Also the Pirate Tiki, a little larger, $50 for a daytime 90-minute cruise, or $65 for a 2-hour evening cruise. Private charters also available. You can rent stand-up paddleboards, kayaks, or pedal boats with Tampa Bay SUP. Or rent a jet ski with Paramount Water Sports, $99 for 1 hour or $189 for 2 hours. Also tandem jet skis available for $20 to $30 more. There is also the Cross Bay Ferry to St. Pete Pier that we did a video on a couple of months ago. Takes you across the bay for $10. Currently runs from mid-October to end of April, but will be going full-time in 2024. The Lost Pearl Pirate Ship offers a 90-minute interactive cruise with swashbuckling activities. $30 for adults, $25 for children 2 through 12. Add $2 for Sunset Cruise. For a dinner cruise, great food, and the best views of Tampa, check out Yacht Starship. With dinner, it is $80 to $120 for adults, and $55 to $95 for children. It includes an open bar at sea for beer, wine, soda, coffee. Their food and service is first rate. I can vouch for that, having been on their yachts many times. You can do the cruise without the dinner. That is about $30 to $45 cheaper. There is also a DJ and dancing on board. The Pirate Water Taxi is one of the best ways to move around the Tampa Riverwalk and get a scenic cruise at the same time. $25 for adults or $15 for children for a hop-on, hop-off all-day pass. There are 14 stops along the Riverwalk, all the way from Rick's on the River and the Armature Works on the north end, to Sparkman's Wharf and the Aquarium on the south end. At nighttime, it is just a scenic and colorful ride along the Riverwalk. A must-do. The Armature Works Public Market is an upscale food hall in a vintage yet chic surroundings, with a bar and lounge with comfortable seating. From counter-serve eateries to full-service restaurants, you can find a wide variety of food here, and not have to wait very long to get it. A large gathering area with views of the Hillsborough River. I got me a shrimp bowl from Bonito Asian Kitchen. Delicious. Eulalie, a rustic, chic restaurant and brewery. Let's head down the Riverwalk to Sparkman Wharf. We have a lightning game to get to tonight. The Tampa Riverwalk is a 2.6 mile long pedestrian trail. It begins at the Armature Works, passes along the Straz Center for the Performing Arts, then passes through Curtis Hixon Waterfront Park, where the Tampa Museum of Art and Glacier Children's Museum is at. In filming cities across this country, I don't think there is a better riverwalk in the U.S. It passes under the Selman Expressway and the Platte Street bridges, then around the Convention Center. Under the Harbor Island Bridge and behind the Marriott Water Street, where the Anchor and Bryan restaurant is at, with comfortable waterfront seating, and ends at the Tampa Bay History Center near Amalie Arena. In the middle of Water Street is Amalie Arena, home to the NHL Tampa Bay Lightning, who have won the last 2 Stanley Cups, trying for their 3rd in a row. Three beats! Outside the arena is Thunder Alley, with a bar, eateries, and a big screen to watch the game. The Bolts playing the Red Wings tonight. I ran into subscribers of ours, Brian and Jen, from Melbourne, meeting up with some friends from Fort Myers. The home team would win on this night, 2-1. Easy walking distance from Amalie Arena, just 0.2 of a mile, is Sparkman Wharf, once a struggling venue, formerly known as Channelside Bay Plaza, when it opened in 2001. Not so today. It was renamed, and now with the Tampa Water Street redevelopment, has been transformed into a vibrant mixed-use attraction on the waterfront of the Garrison Channel, with an eclectic mix of craft beer, with the Lighthouse Beer Garden in the center. There's hip restaurants, including the Splitsville Southern Social, a swanky bowling center with pool tables and other table games, bars, TVs, and eateries with sushi, chicken wings, and more. There's a wide variety of counter-serve eateries, like the Fit Bowl Company, where I'm going to have a Bolt Jolt to honor the home team. It was so good I drank most of it before I could even show you. A large modern waterfront area with AstroTurf under string lights, relaxed seating, a stage with live entertainment. Just a great place to enjoy friends and just chill. For parking, there's a lot next to the yacht Starship, but they only take cash. Better to park across the street in the large garage. We started doing these yearly Tampa videos 4 years ago to update the progress of the Water Street redevelopment. Our 2020 video was titled Palm Trees and Cranes, for all the construction cranes everywhere. Well, those cranes are now starting to be replaced by modern finished buildings, and the vision of Lightning owner Jeff Vinnick is starting to really take form, of making downtown a place where people work, live, dine, and play. In an interconnected space, a balance of green space with modern development. So many modern eateries, lodging, and courtyards to take advantage of. New York might have the Naked Cowboy, but Tampa has the Naked Farmer, a farm-to-table counter-serve eatery with locally grown healthy yet tasty food. There is also a smaller Naked Farmer at Sparkman Wharf. A new French bistro as well as a Mediterra bistro will also be opening soon at 1001 Water Street. I thought they did good here with this courtyard, with this long, artistically built bench that provides a good size area for seating. The Huron Residences, 2 deluxe towers located at 815 Water Street, at the entrance to the Riverwalk, with rooftop pool lounges on both towers. At the bottom is a Publix Greenwise that offers a variety of organic food as well as regular groceries. Tampa's first 5-star hotel, the Tampa Edition, very close to opening. The JW Marriott now has been open over a year, really starting to be a nice gathering spot as well. Even if you are not lodging here, you can still take advantage of the great eateries and bar. And to think, this is just phase 1 of the Tampa Water Street redevelopment. We're only halfway done, as phase 2 will be beginning soon, expected to be done by 2027. Our final stop, a development we have been tracking, a couple of miles south of Raymond James Stadium, is Midtown Tampa. While it didn't open before Brady's 7th Super Bowl victory, it is starting to open now and should be complete by Brady's 8th Super Bowl victory in 2023. There will be a KO Me Crazy, a superfood cafe with smoothies, salads, and wraps. Also coming a Colony Grill, thin crust pizza with TVs and bar. Also the Hall at Midtown, a full-service food hall with top local chefs. Currently open, a True Food Kitchen, Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Bar, a Ben & Jerry's, William Dean Chocolates, Bella Brava Restaurant, a Shake Shack, a Whole Foods Market, and a REI store for the active lifestyle. Also lodging at the Element or the Aloft hotels. As we near the close of our video, back at the Convention Center Marina with a grouper sandwich and garlic fries from Big Ray's Fish Camp. They have a wide variety of fish sandwiches here. Gonna end our video back on the Hillsborough River with the Pink Dragon Ladies boat team, who provide physical fitness and support for female cancer survivors. A reminder that we all have unfinished business to accomplish, and the best thing you can do is put your body in motion. And a Tampa getaway gives you so many opportunities to do that. The Sunshine Skyway Bridge lit up in the colors of Ukraine. Another reminder that freedom is precious, and we should be thankful for it, and to keep in prayers and help, if we are able to, those fighting for their freedom. Again, I highly recommend these cargo dog backpacks. Allows you to bring your dog pretty much anywhere. I put a link in the description below. Also, many of the shot of animals on this video will use a Canon 90D with an 18-135 lens. Great image stabilization. Again, using our links helps us to pay for these videos. As for me, I feel extremely blessed to call Tampa home. But with that being said, looking forward to getting back on the road. We'll be covering Florida probably for another month, looking at Port St. Lucie and Vero Beach, then get up into South Carolina and Myrtle Beach, and northern Michigan shortly after that. As we plan for the summer, let me know in the comments below what you would like to see us film. We are Tampa Aerial Media. We film travel promos across the USA. For licensing or stock footage of this video, contact us at info@tampaaerialmedia.com. From Florida's West Coast, I wish you blessings to you, wherever you may be.